everybody. Come read the Bible with us from Genesis 1 to 24.
The creation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness covered the surface of the watery depths, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and God separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and he called the darkness night. Evening came, and the morning, the first day.
Then God said, "Let there be an expanse between the waters, separating the water from water." So God made the expanse and separated the water under the expanse from the water above the expanse. And it was so. God called the expanse sky. Evening came, then morning, the second day.
Then God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered into one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. God called the dry land earth, and he called the gathering of water seas. And God saw it, and it was good.
Then God said, "Let the earth produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants, and fruit trees on the earth bearing fruit with seed in according to their kinds." And it was so. The earth produced vegetation, seed-bearing plants according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. Evening came, and then morning, the third day.
Then God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the sky." He separated the day from the night. They will serve as signs for festivals and the days and years. There will be lights in the expanse of the sky to provide light on the earth. And it was so.
God made the two great lights, the greater light to have dominion over the day, and the lesser light to have dominion over the night, as well as the stars. God placed them in the expanse of the sky to provide light on the earth, to dominate the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw that it was good. Evening came, and then morning, the fourth day.
Okay, so then God said, "Let the water swarm with living creatures, and let the birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the sky." So God created a large sea creatures and every living creature that moves on swarms in the waters, according to his kind. He also created every winged bird according to his kind, and God saw that it was good. So God blessed them. "Be fruitful, multiply, and fill the waters of the seas, and let the birds multiply on earth." Evening came, and then morning, the fifth day.
Then God said, "Let the earth produce living creatures according to their kinds, livestock, creatures that crawl, and the wildlife of the earth according to their kinds." And it was so. So God made the wildlife of the earth according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and the creatures that crawl on the ground according to their kinds. And God saw it was good. Talk about some highlights. Well, highlights that I thought in these verses was how God is the creator, where it says God created the heavens and the earth. He created the creation. He's not in creation, he's above it. And I just like how he's creative. The colours of and the ocean and the sea and the sky and the birds and the plants is just is so creative. And that, for me, that really touches me, because I feel like I'm a creative person. So sometimes when you think of your gifts that you've been given, if they're creative, they're not valued as much as someone else's gifts. But I think God is so creative, and that gift is not to be undermined at all, to be creative in this world.
Yeah, he's just amazing. God, we take for granted everything that surrounds us. We came here to the beach to look at the beautiful creation of the seas and the skies and the vegetation as he describes right from the beginning, and um, it's just amazing how the creative, it's not random, it's all has a purpose, and it's just amazing. For me, the not the highlight, but so many highlights of the first reading, but the main one that it comes to me is when he actually speaks for the first time and says, "Let it be light." And it's just amazing because there's no sun or moon at that time. Everything is darkness, and it says, "Let it be light." So what light is it? Is it that shines so much? But the glory of God. Yeah, it's the light that shines of Him, and it's it reminds me of, as we read in the Bible in Exodus, I believe it's in Exodus 34, that it says that when Moses goes to Mount Sinai to pick up the tablets, the Ten Commandments, and he come down from the mountain, and he's shining, he's glowing of this, and when he comes, everybody's scared of him because he's shining so much. His feature, his everywhere around him. It's described, and it's what is that? It's the glory of God that he was speaking to him, and just by speaking to him, he was just shining, glowing, and he has to cover himself because everybody was scared of him. So it's just amazing how the glory of God covers over us. Yeah.
And just noticing down here at the beach, especially over near the coffee shop, the people coming down, there's quite a few people in wheelchairs. It looks like a lady with maybe having cancer treatment. Just some people look like maybe they're down and out and nowhere else to go. But it just reminds me that coming out here near the sea in creation, of Romans 1:20, where it says, it talks about how because of what we can see in creation, like humanity is, as humans, that's where we can see God, and we have no excuse because He's showing us His attributes through creation. And I think it draws people down to see this beauty, to be close to God. Even if they don't believe in God, it's drawing them in all their ailments and needs, and they're just wanting something more from life. And I think they can really feel God. And it says that, and we have no excuse for not knowing Him through all of this beauty. Okay.
God bless.